Okay, so good day everyone. Our topic for today is about building information system. So after this lesson, no, you will be able to answer the following questions. So number one, how does building new systems produce organizational change? What are the core activities in the system development process? What are the principal methodologies for modeling and designing systems? What are the alternative methods for building information systems? And what are the new approaches for system building in the digital firm? So in this topic, no, building a new information system is one of a kind of planned organizational change. So the introduction of a new information system involves much more than new hardware and software. So it also includes change in jobs, skills, management, and organizations. So when we design a new information system, we are redesigning the organizations. System builders must understand how a system will affect specific business processes and the organization as a whole. Okay, to give us more details about the topic, let us all welcome Mr. John Marr. Go ahead, sir.
Building information system. Learning objectives. Lahat na learning objectives. System as planned organizational change. Four kinds of structural organizational change enabled by IT. First is automation. Automation, the most common form of IT-enabled organizational change is automation. The first application of information technology involved assisting employees with performing their tasks more efficiently and effectively. Rationalization. Rationalization of procedures is often found in programs for making a series of continuous quality improvements in product, service, and operations, such as total quality management and Six Sigma. Business process reengineering. A more powerful type of organizational change is business process redesign, in which business processes are analyzed, simplified, and redesigned. Paradigm shift. The more radical form of business change is called a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift involves rethinking the nature of the business and the nature of the organization. Business process management. Business process management is the discipline of improving a business process from end to end by analyzing it, modeling how it works in different scenarios, executing improvements, monitoring the improved process, and continually optimizing it. Step in BPM. First is identify process for change, analyze existing processes, design the new process, implement the new process, and continuous measurement. System development. System development is the process of designing, testing, and implementing a new software application or program. There are 6 parts. First is system analysis. System analysis involves defining the problem, identifying its causes, specifying the solution, and identifying the information requirements that must be met by a system solution. Systems design. System design is the overall plan or model that shows how the system will meet its information requirements, like a blueprint of a building or house. System design consists of all specifications that give the system its form and structure. Programming. During the programming stage, system specifications that were prepared during the design stage are translated into software program code. Testing. Throughout testing must be conducted to confirm the system produces the right result. Testing an information system involves three types of activities: unit testing, system testing, acceptance testing. Unit testing tests each program separately in the system. System testing check the information system as whole to determine if it worked as intended. Acceptance testing result in user and management final certification that the system is ready to be used in a production setting. Conversion. Conversion is the process of changing from the old system to the new one. There are four main conversion strategies. Parallel strategy. Parallel strategy. Both the new and old system are run together until everyone is assured that the new system functions correctly. Direct cutover. Replace the old system with the new one on a specific date. Pilot study. Introduces the new system first to a limited area of organization, and when the pilot version is working correctly, then installed throughout the rest of the organization. Phase approach. Introduces the new system in strategies, either by functions or by organizational units. Production and management. The production stage is in effect after the system is installed and conversion is complete. The system is reviewed to determine if it meets the original objectives. Most prominent methodologies for modeling and designing systems. Structured methodologies and object-oriented development. Structured methodologies and object-oriented development are the most prominent methodologies for modeling and designing systems. Structured methodologies. Structured methodologies have been used since the 1970s to document, analyze, and design information systems. Structured development methods are process-oriented, focusing primarily on modeling process or action that capture, store, manipulate, and distribute data as the data flow through a system. Object-oriented development. Object-oriented development uses the object as the basic unit of system analysis and design. An object combines data and the specific processes that operate on those data. Computer-aided software engineering, sometimes called computer-aided system engineering, is the automation of step-by-step methodologies for software and system development to reduce repetitive work. Case tools attempt to increase productivity and quality by facilitating the creation and revision of this design specification and program code. Alternative system building methods. Traditional system lifecycle, prototyping, and user development application software packages, outsourcing. Traditional system lifecycle. The system lifecycle is a traditional methodology that uses a phased approach to building a system, dividing system development into formal stages, roughly corresponding to the stages of system development. Each stage consists of basic activities that must be performed before the next stage can be done. Prototyping. Prototyping is the process of building an experimental system quickly and inexpensively for demonstration and evaluation so that end user can better define information requirements. The prototype is a preliminary model that is refined until it meets end user requirements. End user development. In end user development, software tools called fourth generation languages enabled end users to create reports or develop software application with minimal or no technical assistance. Application software packages. An application software package, another strategy in developing an information system, is a set of pre-written, pre-coded application software programs that are commercially available for the sale or lease. There are application software packages available for simple tasks and for complex mainframe system. Outsourcing. Outsourcing means using an external vendor to build or operate a firm information system. The system may be custom built or may use a software package. In other case, the work is done by the vendor rather than by the organizational internal information system staff. Application development for digital firm. Rapid application development. Rapid application development includes the use of visual programming and other tools for building graphical user interfaces, interactive prototyping of key system elements, the automation of program code generation, and close teamwork among end user and information system specialists. Simple systems often are assembled from pre-built components. The process does not have to be sequential and key parts of development occur simultaneously. Joint application design. Joint application design is used to accelerate the generation of information requirements and develop the initial system design. Joint application design brings the end users and information system specialists together in an interactive session to discuss the system design. Component-based development. In object-oriented development, groups of objects are assembled to provide software components for common functions such as online ordering capability. This component-based development enables a system to build by assembling and integrating existing software components. That's all po. Thank you.
Okay, so again, a while ago, I will give you a questions related to the topic, no? So the first question is, how does building new system produce organization change? So building a new information system is a form of planned organizational change. So four kinds of technology-enabled change are automation, rationalization of procedures, business process redesign, paradigm shift with far-reaching changes, carrying the greatest risk and rewards. Many organizations are using business process management to redesign workflows and business processes in the hope of achieving dramatic productivity breakthroughs. Business process management is also useful for promoting total quality management, Six Sigma, and other initiatives for incremental process improvement. Another question is, what are the core activities in the system development process? So the core activities in system development are system analysis, system design, programming, testing, convention, production, and maintenance. So system analysis, the study and analysis of problems of existing systems and the identification of requirements for their solutions. So system design provides the specification for an information system solution, showing how its technical and organizational components fit together. Question number 3, what are the principal methodologies for modeling and designing systems? So the two principal methodologies for modeling and designing information system are structured methodologies and of course the object-oriented development. Structured methodologies focus on modeling process and data separately. The data flow program is the principal tool for the unstructured analysis, and the structure chart is the principal tool for representing structured analysis, and the structured chart is the principal tool for representing structured software design. So object-oriented development models a system as a collection of objects that combine processes and data. Object-oriented modeling is based on the concept of class and inheritance. So what are the alternative methods for building information system? So the oldest method for building system is the system life cycle, which requires that information system be developed in formal stages. The stages must proceed sequentially and have defined outputs. Each requires formal approval before the next stage can commence. The system life cycle is useful for large projects that need formal specification and tight management control over each stage of system building. So prototyping consists of building an experimental system rapidly, inexpensively for end users to interact with, evaluate. Prototyping encouraged end user involvement in system development and iteration of design until its specifications are captured accurately. So the rapid creation of prototypes can result in systems that have not been completely tested or documented or that are technically inadequate for production environment. So using a software package reduces the amount of design, programming, testing, installation, and maintenance work required to build a system. So application software packages are helpful if a firm does not have the internal information system staff or financial resources to custom develop a system. To meet an organization's unique requirements, packages may require extensive modification that can substantially raise development costs. So the end user development is the development of information system by end users, either alone or with minimal assistance from information system specialists. So end users develop system can be created rapidly and informally using fourth generation software tools. However, end user development may create information systems that do not necessarily meet quality assurance standard and that are not easily controlled by traditional means. Outsourcing consists of using an external vendor to build a firm information system instead of the organization's internal information system staff. Outsourcing can save applications development costs or enable firms to develop applications without an internal of information system staff. However, firms risk losing control over their information system and becoming too dependent on external vendors. Outsourcing also entails hidden costs, of course, especially when the work is sent offshore. Number 5 question, what are the new approaches for system building in the digital firm era? Companies are turning to rapid application design, joint application design, agile development, and reusable software components to accelerate the system development across process. So RAD uses object-oriented software, visual programming, prototyping, and fourth generation tools for very rapid creation of system. Agile development breaks a large project into a series of small sub-projects that are completed in short periods of time using iteration and continuous feedback. Component-based development expedites application development by grouping objects into suites of software components that can be combined to create large-scale business applications. So web services provide a common set of standards that enable organizations to link their systems regardless of their technology platform through standard plug-and-play architecture. So I think that's it for our topic for today.